facing still Arnold Marta, who's got a big arm, even though he's just 11, one of the younger players here. He strikes out Will Bennett. It was 0-2. Arnold Marta, just like that, sends Noah Whittle's 1-2. Line drive toward right, and Cruz dumps it in. It's a leadoff single for Aruba.
Hey, that's how we do it. Good job, man. Good.
Well, Cruz is so good at handling the bat. You saw him show bunt a little earlier in the count. Does a good job of being able to draw in the corners, and then just goes to right field with this pitch. Right over the heart of the plate. Good setup, good balance. Barrel down through the baseball. They got their leadoff man on in the second here.
So now brings up Antoine Cruz. And he drops a bunt to third. It stays fair, and a gorgeous bunt single. 2 on to start the second for Aruba. On the ground sharply. What a pick at third by Ethan Cross. One away. He had a real good bunt Saturday against the Czech Republic. Squares again. And it's 0-2. Throw goes to third. Got him. Fletcher Dobb delivers a dart to cut down Antoine Cruz.
And Cruz expected to get the bunt down.
Different base running, different bunt scenarios, first and thirds that you just don't see in Major League Baseball. If you're watching the Yankees and Tigers last night. Cut and a miss, and just like that, Noah Whittle in Australia there as well. Grant Balfour is from this area in Sydney. Henry Cronson collects it first, the retired Graham, and there's one away to begin the third.
No, thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome. A backwards K for Arnold Marta, who's fanned 5 here among his first 8 outs. Year-old. Well located by Antoine Cruz. He and Arnold Marta combine on a 1-2-3 third inning, and Aruba's got the lead. He's a massive Cubs fan. Aiden bounces one over the mound at Spencer Dobb for the first out. Matthew said to us, "I won't let that define who I am." Skies this one on the infield. It's short. That's Spencer Dobb. 2 gone.
I think that's just so special.
J-Ron Bedoya rolls it at Will Bennett. Quick work for Noah Whittle, who's just bouncing off the mound. 7-pitch inning, that's all. In the entire world. Line drive center field, and Finn Kennedy with a hard-earned single. 6 straight pitches he fouled off, and that's how I interpret it. Strike 3 called. Antoine Cruz dots the edge for the first out here in the 4th.
Looks like baseball is destined to be their future too.
And Fletcher dumps this one into right center field for a base hit. And in the 4th, in an elimination game, a 1-1. Sayre Howick bounces it up the middle, stopped by Diliano Raven, and the flip was in time for out number 2. We'll see if Australia challenges this.
Runner down at second.
This is triplet number 1. On the ground to first. Henry Cronson wins the foot race. Danger. And at 5 feet 80 pounds, he works a walk. And that elbow guard that he's shedding is about bigger than his entire arm.
I mean, it just tells you about the determination, the motivation that he had.
Consolation game win in 2011. Strike 3 called. The lefty Noah Whittle not afraid to come inside. 3-2. 2 on. All right, 2 on. Navmar Angela, the big fan of David Ortiz. who has swung a great bat over these last couple games. 3 straight hits. Second and third now.
Yankees catcher Jose Trevino, but I don't know if you remember when this game started yesterday. Jazz Chisholm was down there with a team from Aruba. He had one sliding mitt to give away, so he decided to do it with the trivia question. Who's the best pitcher ever from Aruba, which is obviously a subjective question, but the answer was apparently Sidney Ponson. Neymar got it right, so he's on a heater right now.
It's a hard hit ball.
1-0. Cronson on a line, right field, base hit. Jaziel Din Muhammad scores. Isaac Arendis right behind, and Aruba adds 2 in the 4th.
Now Cronson actually gets a little bit jammed on this pitch here, but because his bat path is good and it's short, does a good job of being able to fight something off to right field, even though he may be a little late on it. But you give your team a chance, driving something toward the outfield there, and good base running all the way around.
3-2. Toledo on a line center field to score Neymar Angela. 6-0.
Right, that ball.
Because they got multiple guys who can throw at least 70 miles an hour, who we've already seen. And their pitching lines up about as well as it possibly could for any team in the losers bracket.
Well, they had a tough match, a little timid early on, but they started to get some better at bats, and they put good swings together.
Henry Cronson scores to make it 7-0 on a pitch that got away. Yeah, I mean, they played in the first game of the tournament.
And make the proper adjustments, go into the next game with the better approach, and they've done that since.
To the backstop, and Nishant Toledo scores. 5-run inning.
League.
3-2 pitch to Diliano Raven. Comes up and in and hits him. So 5 straight have reached for Aruba. Line to left field, a base hit for Keon Cruz. He's got a 2-hit game, and the winning runs aboard for Aruba. Rope to left, down the line. Diliano Raven scores. 9-0 Aruba. And we lost a cleat at home plate, but it didn't stop Diliano Raven.
That boy running so fast he came out of his shoes. Check him around third.
Left foot.
You saw him started slipping.
Pitcher in this game bats with 2 on. And he hammers it to left field, and that'll do it. Aruba walks it off and stays alive at the Little League World Series.
Well, Mike, he wasn't waiting around too long. Right, got this second pitch and was able to drive something out. Give credit to Australia. They came out here, battled. You continue to see them getting better as a country. We talked a lot about how baseball all around the world is continuing to grow. So I want to tip my cap to Australia and the job they did out here. And ultimately, Aruba moves on.
They get the win. Hats off to the team from Sydney, Australia, here for a 2nd consecutive year.